Yo, hello. What is good? As you can see by the chart, there is a trade about to start, about to get valid. What is good? What is good, guys? Oh shit. If you're on TikTok, you can see the chart. You know, we got the chart right here. We got the chart right here. And if you're on YouTube or Instagram, what is good? Say hi if you can hear me, guys. Let's see some hellos. Let's see who we got here today. If you're on Instagram, say hi. If you're on YouTube, say hi as well. Let's see who we have here today. Let's get it, team. Oh. We are looking at a trade right now. Let's see who's here. Right, we're going to read the Instagram chat first. So if you're on Instagram, say hi. Got Eagle Heights. Hey there, Eagle Heights. Hey, Manny. Hey, Unstoppable, Real Pascal, Jacobs, Sonny, Brown Boy, Maddie, nice username. Hey guys, Paul Prince, hello. Hello. Log War, that's what I was having at. That was, fumbled it, fumbled it. Let's see who's on YouTube. Hello guys. See who's on TikTok. We are looking at a trade at the moment. If you're on TikTok, what trade are you looking at? We are looking on GJ at the moment. Let me just move this a little bit more. I was trying to find the best camera angle for TikTok, but either way, Broski, Mark, Mike, Relaxing Raincutters, Terry, Andy, Glyn, Giovanni, Rick, Dan, Elizabeth, Charlie, Daniel, Pietro, Giovanni, Glyn, Caroline. Hello guys, how are you all doing? We are looking at a sell at the moment on the one and only GBPJPY. It did look a little bit sour before, but it's come back up. You know, it looks good now. I'm pretty happy with this at the moment. But like up the stream if you haven't already. Right. Struggling to push up on the 15 here. We need a proper push up. But first, whilst we wait, we might as well look at, where are we? Forex Factory. So there's nothing for the rest of the day, which is pretty good. You know, we have nothing major to look out for today. We can take this trade if we see it without any kind of like doubts. There's nothing against us really. No news to look out for, no speeches to look out for. Like yesterday and the day before, we had a Trump and Jerome Powell speech both days. So it was, we had a Jerome Powell speech both days. We had a Trump speech yesterday. Which was pretty shit. So there's not much we could have done. You know what I'm saying? Not much we could have done. But today we are looking Nice, we're looking good. We've got no speeches to look out for, nothing for the rest of the day, so we can trade pretty freely. So all we really need to do is wait for a setup to occur. So GJ is the main one. I'm going to walk you through why I'm looking at this for a setup in just a moment. But like up the stream if you haven't already, guys. Like up the motherfucking stream. If you're on Instagram or TikTok, if you search my name up, Josh Williams FX on YouTube, you can see the whole chart, the whole chat. You can see everything a lot clearer, and that's also where I mainly stream to. Thursdays are a good trading day, to be fair. They do seem to be better than a Friday. Better than a Friday, I will give you that. But yeah, so let's break it down. So the daily is obviously bearish. You know, we took out all these highs here. We need a retracement back to a fair value gap. Now, in terms of a target for the daily, we're not really going to look at one. There's no point looking at one because we're not going to get there. The 4 hour though, the 4 hour is bullish. You know, you could argue that the 4 hour is bullish because obviously we took that liquidity. You know what I mean? We've took that liquidity, but then retraced back into the fair value gap. So that kind of means now we're looking to continue up to this point of liquidity over here because we're respecting this imbalance, right? If we go down to the 1 hour time frame, it is like the same but the other way around. So on the 1 hour, we took out these lows here, which is obviously liquidity, came back into this fair value gap. If I just drag it out on the 1 hour, which we are respecting as of right now still. So that gives us a bit of bearish momentum to at least come to the other side of the range over here. Now, if we go down to the 15-minute time frame, there's also a 15-minute fair value gap right here, which hasn't been mitigated. So we want price to come back into that, form a fair value gap, then inverse the fair value gap, and then that's where we take our entry and we target, you know, these lows over here. But that is the trade idea we're looking at the moment. All we need to see really is price coming into this fair value gap on the higher, not the higher time frame, on the 15-minute time frame. Then we look for an IFUG, then we take that trade, and it's literally as simple as that. So that's all we need to do. That is all we need to do. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is. I can't really explain it easier or simpler or anything else. Now, we were looking at USD CAD. I'll say this. We were looking at USD CAD. We didn't get the IFEG, so we didn't take the entry on this. So because of that, you know, it didn't really give us an entry, so we just kind of continued down. It's invalidated the whole setup now. There's too many fair value gaps here to mess with, so we've completely wrote this off. There's no point trying to take this trade now. It's just not worth it, and we probably won't get it. Although I will add onto this, the bias and stuff was looking pretty nice on this. The AMD was pretty nice. Everything was pretty nice on this one. We just didn't seem to get the follow through. So yeah, that's what I would say there. So that's the only other option, I think. You know, they've got EJ, but there's no fair value up there. We've broke out the accumulation, haven't formed a fair value. GU, we were looking at GU before, but you know, there wasn't really a proper accumulation. We got the IFEG here, but there wasn't a proper accumulation, so I didn't take that trade. And then obviously you can see it didn't play out anyway. So that's one thing. Now that we've kind of had a little bit more of an accumulation, you could argue, to be fair, that this is a manipulation. So if we get something like this, we could even take an entry on here, right? We could even take an entry here because we've got that accumulation. We've pushed up into this fair value gap over here, which was unmitigated and technically still is. We formed a fair value gap hypothetically. Then also hypothetically, we've inversed it. So you take your entry here, stops above the fair value gap, take profit at the lows over here. So that's 2.7R that. And that could be done, I think. This could be done as well. So all we really have to do is set an alert on this one and move on and label it as well. So if we get the fair value gap, like even if we just go sideways for this, what I'd want to see, actually, we'll break this down a little bit more. So what I would want to see best case right now, considering there's not really a bottom wick on the 15, is something like this. So right now, this is the potential fair value gaps. I want to see price come up into this fair value gap, which has literally just happened as I was about to explain that. then respect it and just kind of chill around here, then inverse the fair value gap, and then we take our entry here with stops above the imbalance and take profit in the same place, right down here. So about 2.5R, 2.6R. This is the trade that I'd want to see, to be honest with you. I think the bias is bearish, right? Yeah, the 4 hour is, the daily is as well, and the 1 hour is as well. So we've got a nice strong bias on here. To be fair, this actually could be a pretty good setup. So we've got GJ at the moment that we want to see form a fair value gap and then inverse. We've got GBPUSD at the moment as well, which all we really need from this one is this final candle to just kind of chill out a little bit. Then the next one inverses the fair value gap, then we take our entry. Sweet, right? Beautiful. Moving on, someone said GBP CAD is lining up. It could be. It looks alright. It's starting to accumulate. Although on the 15, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Euro CAD, nothing. USD CAD, nothing. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Either. Bitcoin, just kind of going sideways. Gold. To be fair, we haven't got an IFEG. We haven't got AMD. We've got an IFEG on gold though. If you look here, we've inversed both of these almost. But I think I'm just going to stick with GU for now. We're going to stick on GU, see what GU has to give us, right? And then if GU can kind of just push back down, we can take that trade. Once we validate the fair value gap. Hi TikTok, I am just going to move you guys to over here. I think this would probably be a better place to see the trades. Tell you what, we can rest you right here. That looks better. Right, like up the stream if you haven't already, guys. Like up the stream. Got the pint glass again. Is Mitchell here? Got the pint glass again. Pint glass of juice. Euro GBP could be a play. Come on, Marcus. Euro GBP. I have not looked at that pair in a while. Euro GBP could be a play as well. That is a good show. I think I'm going to stick with GU and GJ for now. Let's see what GU has to bring. Hopefully we can chill out a little bit more. There isn't really a bottom wick on the 15, so we could use that as a reason to kind of, reverse and then go down. That'll be alright. Let's see how this goes then, shall we? Let me sip my juice. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. We got GJ, we got GU. They both look nice. GJ's mitigated the 15-minute fair value gap now, which is a little bit shit because it's like strongly reversed off of it. We don't really have a chance to form a fair value gap off of that. If we stayed up here, we'd then potentially have a gap, but we don't right now. This is probably our best bet, and even this is quite strongly bullish right here, just pushing straight up. But I will add, we're still inside the fair value gap. We still have 10 minutes left on the 15. We have no bottom wick on the 15. Hopefully, if this candle can give us a inversion, we can inverse down here. If we get a displacement candle here and inverse this fair value gap, that could be probably a better entry than we would have hoped for. Give us about 2.3R. Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice. gotta wait. Just gotta wait. There's not much we can do here. If anyone's seen any other setups or like markets they want me to look at, let me know. We can have a look. Also, if you're on Instagram, what I would say is go to YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube. Search up Josh Williams FX on YouTube. You can see the proper stream there, and also more streams and more videos. So just search me up there and you'll see me. Josh Williams FX. Same thing on EU. This is a lot cleaner. Right, this could be it, guys. This could be it. So stay tuned. This could be the move. We could be getting it right now. It looks like we're trying to push down here. This could be the trade that we have been waiting for. Waiting and waiting. Not much we can do. Seriously. This is the patience of trading, you know. It's not all learning new strategies and learning new systems. It's literally just, you know, mark your setup, learn a few tools, learn a little system that works, and then you have to wait for it to show up. Can't always just be taking a trade based on every different strategy because you won't ever be profitable. GeoGuessr, we'll have a look. We'll see how this 5 minute goes. If this 5 minute doesn't really close strongly bearish, like down here, you know, any nice little signs, then we will hop onto GeoGuessr and have a game of that. Come on. $50 seconds left on this. Yeah, I'm going to set my alerts, to be fair, before I forget. GJ's not really giving us much right now. Come on. We've been waiting for a banger all week. This could potentially be it if we get the entry, but doesn't really look like it. All we need to do is just push down here and then we can get a nice little entry there. Like up the stream if you haven't already, guys. You know, hate the YouTube business, but you know, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a follow. Like the stream. We're going to have a little game of GeoGuessr, alright? This is a little thing we do on the live streams where when we're waiting for a trade, instead of just trying to sit here and stare at it or just be bored, we go play GeoGuessr. We're going to have a couple rounds of GeoGuessr. We've got our alerts set. We'll give it 5 minutes. If we don't get anything in 5 minutes, excuse me, we're just going to write this off, alright, completely. So, we're on GeoGuessr. As you can see, we are having a little game of GeoGuessr. I think Instagram can see this properly. We are looking at Eiffel Towers. So this, we have to guess where we are. You know, I'm sure we've all played GeoGuessr. Benidorm. Someone said Benidorm. It says here, we do not know why a French tower is located at an Italian restaurant down under. So close. So close. Stadiums. Let's do stadiums. Alright, this is easy. Surely someone can get this. Oh. Surely you can get this, guys. Fun fact, this stadium used to be shared. Pretty sure everyone knew that, but... Still nothing. Still no one. Sorry, I have to keep looking at the chats there. Yes, the San Siro. That is Italy. Where are we? There we are, look at that. Results. One more round, then we're going to hop back on the charts, right? Religious places. Oh fuck, this is easy. Come on. This is easy. This has been built. This is being built. It's in the progress, still in the progress of being built for the past like 60 years. The guy who designed this has already died. He designed it. It started getting built, and then he fucking passed. He fucking gave up. Surprised you got that, Josh being the blue. Shut up, Dan. Barcelona, exactly, yeah. I went in this once. It's fucking mad. It's changed though, apparently, but it's still being built. Look at the detail. Where's the KFC? I swear there's like a KFC around the corner. Anyway. Of course I'd know that. Anyway. There we go. Easy peasy. Now back on the charts. Fuck's sake, GU. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, man? Someone said, I think someone said GBP Swiss franc before. Someone's in GBP Swiss franc. I mean, fair play. GJ could give that 15-minute fair value up now. Oh shit, yes it could. Yes, come on. Please stay like this, GJ. Give us what we need. Give us what we need. Oh, for fuck's sake. Literally reversed right after saying that. GU though, could also. Looks like it's trying to invest these now. If we can invest these in one candle. Something like this, please. And like up the stream if you haven't already, guys. Like up the stream if you haven't already. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, go over to YouTube, search Josh Williams FX. You can watch the full stream there a little bit better. Should be getting the entry now. So like up the stream. I thought GJ could be the one. Then GU turned around and said no. I'm the one. So it looks like GU is going to be the one to trade here. Alright. All we need, keep pushing. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Oh yes, it's looking good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. To be fair, this is kind of invalid because this one was formed first and we haven't took liquidity after doing that yet. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Come on. Come on, GJ. What do you think about crypto? Do you also sometimes trade Bitcoin? Yes, we do. We have a look at Bitcoin sometimes. Someone in the YouTube chat just said Bitcoin's forming an IFEG on the 5 minute. We could even take a buy here, to be fair, if we get this. What's the bias though? I mean, technically it is. It's a little bit bearish. 4 hour, a little bit bearish as well. I'm going to stick with GG. We're going to see what happens here first. This one looks pretty promising. We've got a minute and a half left on the 5. Hopefully we can just push down again. Should be alright. We could get an IFEG on GJ on the 5, to be fair, and just take that one. Because that's got a little AMD here as well. So it's looking good right now. We've got a few little setups here. We've got GJ, we've got GU, we've got Bitcoin even if we wanted to. So we're going to set an alert for this. Oh, why is it? Apparently I have a limit of alerts. 1 minute left on GU. If we can just push straight through this, we can take a trade on here right now. Come on, yes. All right then. See you in a sec, TikTok. We're gonna go take this trade now. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. All we need. Just a little bump. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, don't do that to me. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect. We gotta wait another 5 minutes. The disrespect GU has just shown us. Absolute dickheads, man. Absolute dickheads, man. This happened yesterday as well on GJ. We still believe though. We still believe. All we need is to wait another 5 minutes and we'll know if this entry is valid or not, right? Just another 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And then we could potentially be taking this juicy trade right now. Looks really good. Looks really good. We'll know in a few minutes, guys. Be patient. That is a virtue, and it is also the key to trading. Patience. When waiting a while for a banger, this looks really good. I'm really excited for this, which is a sign I'm probably getting old. But before we just jump into the trade, we need to look at the exits. Where we're going to exit the trade. So the first thing is the stop loss. Just above this high right here. I'm pretty happy with that. Take profit will be at the other side of the accumulation range or the swing low, I guess you could argue as well. Okay. So this is what we're looking for. This is what we need. All we need to see now is price reverse in 3 minutes. It's having a little retracement. You know how it is. It's not sure. It's like, maybe. And then all we got to do is wait for it to change its mind, reverse, and be like, yes, we're taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going with 1%. Una percento. Uno percento. Come on. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Is there a way you can like an Instagram stream? Yes, there is. Like up the stream if you're on Instagram, guys. Like up the stream if you're on Instagram. Let me see this. I'm liking it right now on my other account. Like it up right now, guys. Let's see. We're so close to taking a trade here. How many likes we on YouTube? Oh, for fuck's sake. We just completely reversed. At least we didn't FOMO into it. At least we didn't FOMO into it. That gives us something, you know. At least we didn't FOMO into this. At least we did not FOMO into this. That's the main thing. Like up the stream, guys. Let's get to 30 likes on the YouTube. We're on 23 right now. Let's get to 30. At least we didn't FOMO into this. That's all I can say, right? If you FOMO'd into this, there's a reason you're not profitable yet. You know what I mean? It's because you're shit. You don't FOMO into this stuff. We got a technical close. Or not even a technical close. Some people probably just jumped in off the fact that it was down here in the last 7 seconds. But you see, this little key detail can stop you taking stupid trades and stupid losses. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is wait for the close. It's as simple as that. We still got 47 seconds left. You never know. We were down here in the last 7 seconds, so we could potentially just fucking completely melt back down. But definitely not going to happen, because I want to take the trade. Just gonna, fuck you. Not going to do that. GJ, what's that chatting? To be fair, we do have a fair value gap. We have 2 fair value gaps on GJ almost. If we inverse both of them, as long as we don't inverse the 15 in the next 5 minutes, we could potentially take the entry here anyway. Right? What do you think about USD Swiss franc on the 15 minute? To be fair, it's all right. There's no accumulation for as much as I can see. Like, I can't see anything in terms of an accumulation here, other than the whole thing itself. Like this over here, this is pretty nice, right? I'd say this is a pretty clean accumulation, but we don't really have one down there. You could argue we have this one right here. That's probably the only one I would argue if I was really wanting to take a trade. But even that means that this is the manipulation, this is the distribution. We didn't even sweep liquidity down here. If we swept this low, maybe, but we haven't even done that. But, you know, I will give you, the only thing we do have, what we do have is this IFEG right here. So, we don't even have that yet, but in the next 4 minutes we could. If we get that, maybe, but that's not something I want to take. That's not something I want to take. GU, coming back down here, potentially for the last, 4 minutes of a 15-minute candle. So it's back on. We could still take this. GJ, what's that saying? Let's fucked it. Let's set an alert. Are we even allowed to set another alert? Are we fucking banned from it? Where are my alerts? Set an alert, right? No. Where are my other alerts? Anyway, GU is back on, so stay tuned for that, because we could end up taking this trade. It's closer than ever. 5 minutes, 3 minutes left. We just need to push down. There's no top wick on the 5, so we could just flip back up, which I don't want to see. I want to see us, you know. The best way I can describe this is with sounds. Just like, shoof. You know what I mean? Straight back down. That's probably the only way I can describe that. Just, joof, right back down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to express my opinions through sounds rather than words. This could be the one. This could be the one. Like up the stream right now, or you will always be unprofitable. Hate to do it, guys. I just spoke it into reality. You gotta like the stream now, or else. This is fucking reverse and back up. Still have hope. Still have hope. We've got 20 minutes left. No, not 20 minutes. 2 minutes left. Have hope. Have hope. Fuck's sake. GJ fucked it. GU almost fucked it. GJ does have a few 5 minutes. All the shit after our entry doesn't even matter. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You know, we can deal with that when we get to it. The only thing we need to look for is a valid entry. Once we're in the trade, it's fine. We look then to manage it. You know, this fair value gap here or this one here. Now, the 1 minute fair value gap on GU is not an issue at all. Like, obviously we're respecting this one, so we're continuing up. But if we come down here, we'll have inversed this one anyway. And this one as well. It's not an issue. The liquidity could potentially be, but it's not that big of a deal. GJ has gone. Yeah, GJ has fucked it. That's inversed the fair value gap here. So we can't take that. You know, 50 seconds. You know, I'd like to see it reverse, but it definitely won't. Why has an ad just popped up? Market ass. It is definitely ass. It is definitely ass. We've had a good few little potential setups, but nothing we can take. EU, Bitcoin. There was one on Bitcoin. Did anyone? No, we didn't even get the IFG on that. GU done. Yeah, GU's fucked it. Teased us. It got so close. Come on in, Yog. It's got so close. And then just fucking ran off with ours. What about GC? GC could be the move. Got a fair value gap here. If we respect this, that'll be nice. We respect that and inverse this. That's probably best case, right? So we need a close like here, and then just a reversal after that. That is what I'd want to see if we're going to take a trade today, guys. That is what I want to see if we're going to take a trade today. 3 minutes, is it? 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on this candle, and we're already kind of reversing. That's a good sign. The 15 minute has no bottom wick, which is also a good sign, but I won't want to form that. I don't want to form the bottom wick until this 5 minute is closed. If this 5 minute candle can close like this, then the next one can come down and make the bottom wick, close down there, we take our entry, stop loss above the fair value gap, take profit on the low, boom, 1.4R in the bank. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see if we get that. We've got 3 minutes left, so it's not looking likely if we've done this. There we go. We fucking flipped already. That's annoying. But, you know, it had to happen. I told you, there's no bottom wick on the 15, so we had to kind of flip and do that. Great. Invalidated that. This is ass. This is ass. I'd rather have nothing at all. Like, I'd rather it just be going in one direction constantly, rather than potentially showing me an entry and then just fucking off and not. To be fair though, it's teasing us again. It's teasing us again. But could be the move. Although we've inversed this 15 minute fair value gap now, and the 30 minute, so and maybe the 1 hour and the 1 hour. Even though that's not too big of a deal because we've got this one here, but yeah, there's a lot of contradictions there. CAD Swiss franc, USD CAD. Sorry, USD Swiss franc. This is a pain. I cannot lie, this is a pain. Gold, nothing. GBP Swiss franc. Nice work. Whoever took this, I forgot who took this, but nice work. Wow, that gap up is crazy. GBPJPY, just not sure if the risk to water issue is worth it. I mean, we've got the IFG here. It doesn't really. To be fair, it has took the liquidity already. Caroline, here's you. Nice work. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube, search up Josh Williams FX and subscribe to the YouTube. I'm live on YouTube as well. That's probably where you get the most of the live streams. Usually I'm just live on YouTube. Today, I thought I'd try, why not go on Instagram as well? And TikTok. We've got to start that back up. But, yeah. GC sells on 1 minute. Fair play. It's not a bad trade. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad at all, really. Geo reversing on the 5. Oh, for fuck's sake. It could, to be fair, we could take this trade, you know, if it gives us it. Like, we've got the whole thing here. I'd say this is probably more of the consolidation than anything. This is probably the tighter range. But if we've took the highs, you know, then inverse this, we could take this trade, to be fair. But, you know, that's good on the 5 minute. It looks great on the 5, but then you go to the 15, IFEG, 30 minute, IFEG, 1 hour, IFEG, 4 hour, bearish. And the daily's bearish. But everything else is kind of bullish. What do you guys think? Let's see in the chats. Instagram, I'm looking at your chats right now. Do you think we should take the trade? YouTube, I'm looking at your chats right now as well. Do you think we should take the trade? Yes or no? You've got 2 minutes to reply. Do you think we should take this trade? Such haters, man. Oof. Someone said market will go up and someone else said market will go down. Is USD? USD is bullish as well. The DXY is bullish. Gonna see if we can make this top wick first. It's ready to click. I wouldn't say this is a technical close. Oh shit, it's completely just... Yeah, when we tap into this, to be fair, it's respecting this, isn't it? Right then. We are in this. Five min, no bottom wick. 1 min respecting 1 minute fair value gap on the upside. We are in this right now. Right, so management spots, where we're going to manage the trade. I think break even. What's the risk to reward ratio if we put it here? 1.9. To be fair, I might even just target here, you know. I might just do that, you know. 1.9 R if we go there. I might just do that. Or, to be fair, I think I might just rush that a little bit. What I will do is close 90% of the trade and let the other 10% run. But even then, we get 0.5%. I don't think there's a point. We're going to get full R here, full take profit here. This is the trade we're in right now. We're using this, but we're not trying to like catch and take full advantage. I'm pretty happy with a 1.9 risk to reward ratio here. Yeah, that's more than enough for me, really. So this is it. This is the trade right now. We're just going to let it do its thing and see how it goes. We've got 1 minute 30 seconds. We do need a bottom wick on this 5. That's one thing I was liking about this trade. You know, as well as everything else. With the one hour IFEG as well, I just wanted to say that with the 1 hour IFEG, if we formed the first one, like when we form the bearish IFEG, we didn't take any liquidity, and then we formed a bullish one, so we still kind of need to see that bearish one follow through. Do you know what I'm saying? But 1 minute left. I'm hoping we can get a bottom wick on this 5 and just completely reverse and push down. 1.9 R, I'll be pretty happy with this. Let's see what this gives us. Come on. We're not going to do any break evens or anything because this is already quite a short trade. Just going to let it do its thing, right? No partials, no break evens, just looking for it to go straight down to my take profit here. That is all I need. So we didn't get that bottom wick on the 5, unfortunately. But it's still an area we could come to. Still a target. Taking the mic. Come on. That was a bluff. Yes, I did add my stop loss. I don't forget to. I don't think. I forgot to close break even once, but come on, are you messing? Yeah, that's probably me stop too. That is insane. GJ, EJ, GC. We've been looking for a banger. We've had 4 break-even trades and 1 loss. And there is not much here at all. Bitcoin inversed that fair value up and shot straight up. Yeah, that's me talk. I don't think EJ. There is a fair value up, but I don't really like the look of it. We've had a move. I swear, if this reverses now. But let's journal this. Let's get this journaled, and then we'll be on our way. That was GBPUSD on it. That was a sell. Bearish bias. First trade of the day. Bearish bias on GBP USD. AMD, IFEG, liquidity. There was the higher time frame, a little bit of like the 30-minute had an IFEG, which was annoying. Target was sell side. Time frame was the 5. We entered on the 1 though. We'll add a comment. I'd say it's A+. I can't lie, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of an entry. What's that? Full 1% on 100k. Outcome was a loss, unfortunately. What do we say to this? So we'll add a comment. We'll add a comment properly. Entry was on the 1 min. Based on like 5 and 15 min chart. What I would say is, you know, the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 min, all had opposing IPGs, so IPGs in the opposite direction, which was annoying, I would say. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Completely reversed. Oh well. Oh fucking well. EJ's got an IFEG, but I don't know. Way too choppy. Either way, what I would say is if this does reverse and go all the way down, it's something to do with our stop loss, or potentially just, look at the draw that we kind of got caught in that. And at least we're right with the whole idea. If it goes against us, it's fine. If Bitcoin's flying, fuck, yeah, we could have took this one as well, to be fair. Five trades, 4 break-evens, and 1 loss. Absolutely insane. We've been a little bit picky with our trades as well. We've seen like 10 different trades. 5 of them, or whatever, we chose not to take. Most of them won. And we just didn't take it because we didn't like the look of it. You know what I mean? But I think the best thing to do here, guys, is probably call it a day here. I've got nothing much else to do now. I am going to be active in the Discord though, looking for trades on other things. So if you're in the course, if you've got access to the course, if you're in the private Discord, let's go into there and we will look at some trades on there. But other than that, that is it from me, guys. Took that on the chin there. Not much we can do, you know. You can't win them all. I think it's just the way it is at the moment, unfortunately. I think me taking a week off was probably against probability. But I think it's a better thing to call it a day here rather than trying to force another trade. Do you know what I mean? On the stream. Now, if we are on the Discord, I will, you know, have a look if we see anything on Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you know, if not, join. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Like the stream, like this, whatever. Subscribe, follow, all that jazz, you know what I mean? Join the Discord if you haven't already, and I'll see you in there to take potentially another trade. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Now, also, I am doing a live lecture. There's been a live lecture scheduled for tomorrow and for Saturday, 2 in a row, day after day. If you want to join those, go to my YouTube channel and I'll see you all there. But other than that, guys, can't win them all, unfortunately. We'll see how this one eventually plays out. And